Social networks have become one of the most powerful forces shaping modern life, influencing how people communicate, learn, work, and even think. In simple terms, a social network is a digital platform where individuals create profiles, share content, and interact with others across the world in real time. Over the past decade, these platforms have transformed from simple communication tools into complex ecosystems that affect culture, business, education, and personal identity. Today, billions of people use social networks daily, making them an integral part of everyday routine. One of the biggest advantages of social networks is connectivity. People can stay in touch with friends and family regardless of distance, breaking geographical barriers that once limited communication. A person living in a small town can easily connect with someone in another country, exchange ideas, and build relationships that were once impossible. This global connectivity has also created opportunities for cultural exchange, where users can learn about different traditions, languages, and lifestyles simply by scrolling through their feeds. At the same time, social networks have become a major source of information and news. Many users rely on these platforms to stay updated about current events, trends, and global issues. However, this also brings challenges, as not all information shared online is accurate or reliable. The spread of misinformation is a serious concern, and users must learn to think critically and verify sources before believing or sharing content. Another important aspect of social networks is their role in self-expression. People use these platforms to share their thoughts, experiences, creativity, and opinions. Whether it is through photos, videos, or written posts, social networks give everyone a voice. This has empowered individuals, especially young people, to showcase their talents and build personal brands. Many content creators have turned their online presence into careers, earning money through sponsorships, advertisements, and collaborations. In this way, social networks have opened new doors for entrepreneurship and creativity. Businesses have also greatly benefited from social networks. Companies use these platforms for marketing, customer engagement, and brand building. Instead of relying only on traditional advertising, businesses can now directly interact with their audience, understand their preferences, and create targeted campaigns. Small businesses, in particular, have gained the ability to reach a large audience without needing a huge budget, making the marketplace more competitive and accessible. Education is another area where social networks have made a significant impact. Students can join online communities, access educational content, and collaborate with peers from around the world. Teachers and educators use these platforms to share knowledge, conduct live sessions, and engage with learners in interactive ways. This has made learning more flexible and accessible, especially for those who may not have access to traditional educational resources. Despite these benefits, social networks also have negative effects that cannot be ignored. One major issue is the impact on mental health. Excessive use of social media can lead to stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy, especially when users compare themselves to others. The pressure to present a perfect image online can affect self-esteem and create unrealistic expectations. Additionally, social networks can be addictive, consuming a large amount of time that could otherwise be used for productive activities. Privacy is another concern. Users often share personal information without fully understanding how it may be used or misused. Data breaches, hacking, and misuse of personal data have raised serious questions about the safety of these platforms. It is important for users to be aware of privacy settings and take steps to protect their information. Cyberbullying is also a growing problem on social networks. The anonymity and distance provided by the internet sometimes encourage negative behavior, leading to harassment and emotional harm. Addressing this issue requires both platform responsibility and user awareness. Governments and organizations around the world are working to regulate social networks and ensure they are used responsibly. Policies are being developed to control harmful content, protect user data, and promote a safer online environment. However, balancing regulation with freedom of expression remains a complex challenge. Looking ahead, the future of social networks is likely to be shaped by advancements in technology such as artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and augmented reality. These innovations may create more immersive and interactive experiences, changing how people connect and communicate even further. Social networks will continue to evolve, adapting to the needs and expectations of users. In conclusion, social networks are a double-edged sword, offering both opportunities and challenges. They have revolutionized communication, created new possibilities for learning and business, and given individuals a platform to express themselves. At the same time, they have introduced issues related to mental health, privacy, and misinformation. The key to benefiting from social networks lies in using them wisely and responsibly.